sharpshooter to perform all over the U.S. I can't really go unnoticed. Y'all know the name Annie Oakley. Y'all might even know my God-given name, Phoebe Ann Moses. And y'all definitely know all about my success, like beating the famous trick shot. But that's all employers need to know. Just about your ability to perform, not your backstory. Maybe that's why the public doesn't really understand me. When I was 6 years of age, 1866, I believe, Pa died and Mama left a fend for 6 children on her own. After that, everything was downhill. When I was 10, Ma sent me and my siblings to the local infirmary, otherwise known as the poorhouse, because her debt was so outrageously large, she could no longer take care of us. Without Mom, I became self-sufficient, and I learned how to sew, because I was given the job of mending old clothes. I still remember staying up late every night, making sure I got each and every hole, with only candlelight to aid my eyes from complete darkness. No matter the pain, I had to push on. Then, after living there for about 2 months, I was called on by the owner of the place. He said, "Now, Phoebe, a farmer came in the other day asking for a young girl about your age to come and help him and his wife with their newborn baby. The wife is still bedridden, so he needs your help with the house and farming." And I replied, "But mister, what about my little brother? He ain't old enough to fend for himself, and my siblings don't like him. I am his best friend." "I'll keep an eye on him," he said. "Plus, they promise you schooling, and that you can write every day if you like. I already spoke with your mother, and she agreed, so you'll be picked up in the morning at 8:15. Go get packed. No dawdling." So there I went, off to someone I didn't know, but I tried to be happy about it. When I first met the couple, they seemed nice, but when we were alone, I found they were evil, abusive, lying wolves. I never had a day of book learning while living there, and my letters were never sent. Can't believe how they acted toward a 10-year-old girl. After living there for about 2 years, I finally had the chance to get away. I was all alone. Family was in town. I packed up all my things and tiptoed over to the door as it creaked open from the wind. When I got into the open field, I ran to the infirmary as fast as the wind could carry me. It was the first time I actually flew since Pa played with me. When I got to the infirmary, I told the owner about the mean wolves. From then on, I always called them the wolves. And he sent me to live with Mom. My siblings were already reunited. But when I got home, I found my family was in more debt than ever, and the freeze was coming. So I strapped on my winter boots, my coat, and grabbed Paul's old shotgun. And headed out for the woods. Through the 2 weeks that I was hunting, I faced hunger bears, frostbite, and lost motivation. Well, Mom was facing the terrifying thought that her youngest daughter could be dead. But when I came home dragging a big old buck behind, the whole family came running out to me. Ma found the meat was perfect, not one bit spoiled, and that's because I hit it squarely in the eye. From that point on, I was a crack shot, and my talent became well known all over Dark County, Ohio. Then June of 1875 came, the day of the shooting contest. I was the best shot in all of Ohio, and I was going against the famous trick shot, Frank Butler. the most handsome man with a rifle. When it was time for us to take our positions, Frank laughed at me, finding out that he was going against a girl, me. I knew it was no mercy from that point on. Bang! 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 Woo! It ended. Frank, 25 out of 30. Phoebe, 30 out of 30. Woo! I won the shooting contest in the heart of Frank Butler. We were married later that August, and the sharpshooting couple was off. We were first in a small show, and I was no longer Phoebe Ann Rose Butler. I was Annie Oakley. I was about a stage name. And Frank lent the spotlight to me. Then, after hearing my talent, Buffalo Bill Cody extended an invitation to be in Buffalo Bill's Wild West show. And we took it. So, with my husband as my new manager, and my new adopted father, Sitting Bull, we, the troupe, set off all over the U.S. and back and forth across the old Confederate border. Then, not long after touring the States almost 3 times over, Queen Victoria asked us to perform for her personally. We toured all over Europe, allowing me to earn more and more medals. I now have enough to cover the whole chest of my jacket. Then when we got back to the States, we just kept on touring, like right now. My life didn't change overnight. Through hard work and perseverance, I was able to overcome the hunger, loss, and injustices no child should live through, all of which molded me into who I am today. I still believe that if you aim at a high mark, you'll hit it. No, not the first time, not the second time, and maybe not the third. But keep on aiming and keep on shooting, because only practice makes perfect. Finally, you'll hit the bullseye of success. I think it's about time for my training, and we're going back to Chicago. So I thought before I left, why don't I answer some questions?